Oh, was it
DeFi Kingdoms, where you can summon heroes, trade with other players, quest, and fight challenging enemies in a fantasy world brought to life in pixel art animation. Command your legion, claim your legacy.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to our second live stream of the day. We have with us Winston, Sticks Intern, and SpikeCollects. And we are here for one very important purpose, to watch SpikeCollects fight JussCrypto. So very excited for this to get started. Spike, how you feeling?
guys? I don't know what you guys were thinking. I am a competitive player. I can play under pressure, but when you put that much on the line for me against Just, I don't know what you're thinking, guys.
I think they're thinking with their heads and not with some other dumb organ. They are using their brains. They're putting their money where their mouth is, and that money is on SpikeCollects and the Wayfinders Guild. We'll prove it today, baby.
We're kind of thinking with our mouths here a little bit.
Bro,
Yeah,
I'll be
where our
honest.
brains are, thinking with our mouths.
I'll be honest. I'm the guy who's the loudest and proudest, like smack talker in Web3, and then like I don't deliver. So like I'm so sorry for everyone that's voted on me, but I'm hoping my my coach, Sticks Intern, helps me come through.
Yeah, but I do have an agreement with Just. I can't, tell you what to do every turn. I just got to kind of give you advice and let you think about it. He said he didn't want to play me by proxy.
Well, Bolin can say I did have some practice in PvE. I had Mark Cookie teaching me the way.
Nice.
Let's see.
Yeah, well, let's get rolling. Yeah, as mentioned, Sticks Intern is here to be the coach for Spikes. For Spike, Winston and I are really just here for entertainment and to sow chaos. So looking forward to it. Let's pull this up and take a look. So we've got Spike and Just loaded in, ready to go. I'm going to turn this overlay off because it's
Yeah, it's lucky.
Do I need to activate somehow? I'm sorry.
To be fair, I'm prettier with the overlay over my face. But
what was your question, Spike?
I saw that there's an enforcer clock here and like started. Did I pull up?
No, don't press it. Don't press it yet, because Just is waiting because we told him to wait for the stream.
Okay.
So there is a shot clock. That's what you're noticing. When it runs down, you can enforce it.
I was like, did I win by forfeit? Did I make everyone happy today?
I mean, making me happy already just by noticing it. You'd be surprised how many people don't.
Spike, real quick, in the top right, pop open the music setting.
Thank you.
And just bump the master down to about 50%.
There we go.
Y'all hear anything? I think I might have.
Oh yeah, we can hear it. Yeah, but we'll keep it playing in the background.
Oh, I had it unmuted for me, guys. I can hear it.
Nah, you're good. I like it as background music.
I do too.
So let's pop open the hero HUD and take a look at this bout before we kick things off. Just is gonna wait to take his first turn until we give him the go ahead. So that top left button, if you would, Spike.
Hamburger.
All right, so let's start with Spike's team here. We've got the.
Well, right now it's on. Yeah, there we go.
Oh yeah, there we go. Thank you, SI. So we've got the legendary archer in the back. What traits are we rocking here?
Looks like is that stun?
Days, I think, maybe.
Okay, days.
The purple icons on the right.
Yeah. So yeah. You remember the purple? I look at the. Let's just run through this screen here really quick. You got your stats in the middle. You have your resistances, and then the traits and abilities are on the right. So yeah, Death Mark, very good. Stun, nice.
Very, very good.
Stalwart. Okay, so some daze resistance, and then clear vision, some blind resistance. Good set of traits there. We like having extra attacks on the archer there with the stun and the Death Mark especially.
We're running the aggro archer with multi-shot, flurry, rapid shot, repeating shot, and hunter's mark. Nice. That is one of my preferred archer builds. I want to go fast and I want to just shoot as many arrows as I can.
Yeah.
Real quick, in the bottom left under the card, flip the card back to the front. There we go. So we got the priest here with second wind and explosion. Yep, explosion.
So second wind and no second active trait. Yep.
Hater. Chatterbox. And what's that last one? Clutch. Okay. And then we're running the heals and protection, as well as a little bit of damage as well. Got the Holy Circle and the Protection Blessing and Holy Wrath. I like it.
I think this is a great priest build. It's super easy to use, big heals. You got a bit of damage if you need it, and like the what's that one called? The damage one, Holy
Wrath.
Yo, I
Holy
gotta
Wrath.
give it.
Yeah, that one hits pretty hard too. Like sometimes
gotta
it'll
give
come
it
through with
my
a couple
boy
hundred.
Sticky's intern. He was in the lab with me. We cooked this one up. I think it was like one of it was in Chizkowski's farm.
Oh yeah, it was one of Chikowski's priests that he had, and yeah, you leveled it up. Thank you. Shout out to Zelly's DFK helper. And this build, just to elaborate a bit on what Winston was saying, that little bit of damage from Holy Wrath is often enough to make the difference between like securing a kill in your set of 3 turns or like not securing that kill. And so I think of it as just that added kill pressure is very valuable.
Beautiful finisher. And then let's take a look at your warrior here. Up front, we've got the warrior. We've got Deathmark again, which I love. Heal, which is never a bad thing to have a extra heal handy. Headstrong, and what's that last one?
Foresight.
Nice. Okay.
So,
and then going.
Before we go any further, can I rant?
Yes.
Okay. Whenever I see the warrior, and this is probably SI's fault. This is your doing, I'm sure. The warrior with the heavy armor and whirlwind, man, that's that I don't know about that. I'm worried about that.
Double slows.
It's like you're already slow, and then you're going to be like, this warrior is going to take 3 turns this game.
Well, it's not about using whirlwind as like an opener there. Again, it comes back to the kill pressure. If I can reach that back line on that one turn when I need it and get that kill, I'll take that slow loss, you know?
I suppose that's a fair argument. I think you can get that, though, with Gruff, right?
I think you can, too. No, you're right.
I do
Gruff has
respect
the
the final
cooldown,
blow approach. Really just risk it for the biscuit with final blow.
Yeah, that's my shit. I like final blow.
And then, all right, let's take a look at Just's team here. So we've got his archer, Blinding Winds. I am a big Blinding Winds fan. Second Wind, and then Stalwart again, and Duelist. Okay, you don't want that. You don't want that archer to be the last man standing. Still kind of a common archer build, but mixing it up a little bit with that targeted.
I'm curious about that 50-50 pierce. Like, what's his strength look like on this guy? Is that 19?
No, what you want to look at is the dex, because unlike multi-shot, the piercing shot modifies off of dex. So Just is taking advantage of the high dexterity that he has there. And I believe he's using the piercing passive because he doesn't want the additional damage that you take as the archer from taking the flurry. So I think that's the full reasoning there. You have really high dex, and that dex is a direct multiplier. I think it's just a piercing shot, which that just is really powerful.
You cut out there a little bit at the end.
Especially for taking out frontliners.
There you go. Still running the exhaust chance, though, with the repeating shot. And then we've got his priest, which he's got 2 of a trait because he's only showing 3, which means his active is doubled. So he's got double exhaust.
It's double passive because the purple is death mark there.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry. I can't read. So he's got exhaust, double death mark, and double clutch. Oh, okay.
We'll see double clutch coming up too much. I mean,
not from a priest.
You just got to be worried if he has Holy Wrath on cooldown and you're setting up that kill. The only time that's really a double clutch is really going to be a big issue. You're going to get 40% damage boost on that Holy Wrath could be impactful.
Yeah, and then again, pretty standard heal and protection, but brought in that damage for the Holy Wrath as well. So he's going to be looking for those finishing moves also. And then the other archer, we've got Daze, which Daze can be impactful, but you don't have any channels, so not too bad. Critical aim is always a good one on archers. Clutch, again. his heroes just want to almost die. Fearless. All right. And then, pretty much what we would expect from this archer build, although he is running marksmanship instead of flurry, which is interesting. Awesome. Let's close this window and we can get this bout started. SI, you want to do the honors of letting Just know to kick things off.
Yep, just told him.
Enforce the shot clock.
Good luck to the players. Yeah. Just with it right off the top.
So, Spike, one thing I want to mention as your coach leading into this game is that both like your team and his team have a core damage mechanic that they're going to be playing around. And that is the rapid shot, repeating shot combo on the archer. Both of his archers have it, and your archer also has it. The repeating shot, what it does is it's a fat burst of damage. It is really big. It's a finisher move. What it does, though, is it leaves your archer exhausted. So it costs you like half a turn, and on your next turn, you can't really do anything. You have to either pass or use a potion or like a half-strength basic attack. So it's a big risk using that, but it's also like the primary strategy most people play around these archers is setting up that combo. So when you see him use rapid shot, you got to be thinking that on his next set of turns, he might be trying to use repeating shot and how you might respond to that.
And repeating shot can burst out
a little play around
500-600 damage.
With all those clutch, all those high damage moves.
You're right.
Yeah, and especially with clutch and a couple of his other passives, if his archers start getting low, their damage is going to start increasing. So it'll be really important on your end to look for those finishing moves like Whirlwind or Holy Wrath to shut him down, because if you start getting them lower life, they're going to start triggering and their damage output.
One thing I also noticed, he's got a little more speed than I do.
He does?
He's taking some hits before I do. Yeah.
It actually
it's
looks
not
like
outrageous.
Pretty mixed.
Yeah, so if he had a lot more speed, he would have been way out ahead of you. And the risk there is that he's going to start lapping you about 3 to 4 turns in. But
should I Holy Wrath this first turn, or should I do something a little more dangerous?
I like either move. So the options I would think about doing here are Holy Wrathing your focus target, which is probably going to be either one of the archers or the priest. Oh yeah, the front one makes sense because you can focus with your warrior. Or I would use that Prayer of Protection as another alternative here. But me personally, I'm liking Holy Wrath. That seems to be what you wanted to do.
Yeah, I want to put the pressure on. His double archer builds got me a little scared, but like I don't want him low. I'm not a pushover, okay?
Yeah,
I paid to win. I paid a lot of these heroes. You know, I'm gonna take that RNG chance.
I like it. 186, good damage result.
The other nice thing that you've got going for you on that priest, despite Sticks Intern's potentially justified hatred of it, is you've got Explosion as an active trait. So even if you use Holy Wrath a little more aggressively, if you do end up looking for that finisher and Holy Wrath is on cooldown, you at least have some form of backup. I'm not saying it's the best backup, Sticks Intern. I'm just saying it's at least something.
Alternatively, you could cast 2 basic attacks and do more damage to your focus target. So
that takes 2 turns, sir.
So does Explosion, sir.
Finishing moves. Winston, where do you land on the explode? Well, actually, before that, I guess it's your first archer's turn.
Sorry, one sec. He did just use rapid shot there, and I bet he's gonna. No, you're on the okay. He did use rapid shot there. I just want to call it out. Sorry, Bolon.
Yes, he did use rapid shot, so you're gonna want to keep an eye, particularly on your archer, which is getting a little lower health. So this is your archer's first turn. Again, just in terms of options. Hunter's Mark is going to apply damage over time, potentially to all 3 of your enemies. Makes it a pretty decent opening move. You could go for the stun on the archer that just rapid shotted you. If you get it off, it won't be able to repeat.
I don't know which one it was.
All right, he's going for it. I like it.
I think it was both of them, Spike. In all fairness, so I don't think you can go wrong there. Good hit.
Oh, nice, and you landed the stun too. So that archer's next turn is going to be skipped, which is great for breaking up combos like that.
Yeah, you did just break that combo. He can't use repeating shot, so it's a significantly accuracy deep boosted on if you were to just do it raw. Or maybe it's not accuracy, it's damage. Sorry, it's damage.
It's damage, yeah. Damage.
It's kind of a waste to do it unless you use rapid shot beforehand, right?
Yeah.
I personally think so.
Gladiator Strike's the one here. What do you think, guys?
So the warrior is very combo heavy. So Gladiator Strike isn't bad because it procs the combo to Rapid Onslaught. There is also a combo for Gladiator Strike off of basic attack as well, though.
One other thing you may want to consider, it's too late now, but he's going to have 3 uninterrupted turns in a row. I guess it's 2 uninterrupted turns in a row. And your back archer there is definitely in the kill radius. So it might have been, it's too late now, but it might have behooved you earlier to use a healing potion on him.
I activate my trap card here, dude.
Or
activate the trap card. I love it.
He's in kill radius too. You know
no,
what?
No. I think that was right. That's right.
Got,
what you're saying
He's got double archer. I got some pretty badass heroes. You know.
And see, now it's your priest's turn, so you can heal up your archer using your priest.
And don't use second wind right now because that procs based off of your the caster's missing health.
Pretty good right now.
No.
That would actually be a mistake right now.
Health. You don't.
So let me put it to you this way, Spike. He has one repeating shot up, and you have one hero that's in repeating shot kill range. So I would use the higher single target heal. Yeah, that's what I would do here. I think it would be a mistake to use Prayer of Healing.
Come on, baby.
Just in this scenario.
There we go.
Big fat crit. Yeah, now you're safe.
You love to see it.
So now what you've done is he now has to decide whether he goes through with his attempt on the combo and tries to follow up, which he can't do because you stunned his archer, his other one. But he probably has to give up that combo. So now you've removed that threat until rapid shot is off cooldown, which will have another turn after this one. So
you've successfully interrupted both of his archer combos, which is very impactful, and especially on archers, because archer in particular is really a game of MP burn. So the more times that he has to kind of waste that MP to lose the combo is really big for you. So now back to your archer.
That was a really good
your own combo.
It seems like this is a pretty good time. You haven't started anything yet. Now's a great time for Hunter's Mark because that's just going to mess with their evasion and mess with their physical defense.
I mean, you can Death Mark.
Yeah.
So Hunter's Mark's downsides are that it's very mana heavy, and your whole goal is really focus fire because he has he has no front line, right? You want to take advantage of the fact that you have higher health bars and your warrior can put out a lot of frontline damage. I think Hunter's Mark isn't what I do, but that said, Winston does make a good argument for it. But I kind of didn't hate what you were thinking originally, which was the Death Mark, and you did it. Yeah, and you got the debuff.
Nice.
Okay, I got to figure out how to do that.
What? That was amazing. Spike won this fight just for that laugh. That was awesome.
Yeah, seriously. All right, yeah, you have that combo up, right? I really don't think there's any better move than doing that. And you have the Death Mark dot, so you're doing a lot of, or not dot, the effect on the enemy, and so you're doing a lot of extra damage. 374, and you applied the bleed.
Very big hit.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it will go back to his priest, so assumably Just will choose to heal that archer again. But
but a Prayer of Healing is not going to make up that entire health bar.
No, God, no. That was a massive hit. It also put bleed on him off of the Gore Blade, which is incredible for you as well, because he's just going to take a little bit of damage for the next few turns. I mean, that was a very, very chunky rapid onslaught.
Yeah. And also, one thing about the bleed having been applied is that you have this kind of protection for your Death Mark, because otherwise a cleanse could remove it. It removes one random effect. So if you have a second one on there, you kind of take away the certainty that the enemy has in removing the effect they want, which is valuable. I don't know if Just has a cleanse, but this is one thing I think about frequently.
And I don't remember.
I don't think he does. He doesn't.
Yeah,
he doesn't.
And Just has chosen to go with the barrier instead of the heal, which is an interesting choice.
It was interesting.
I guess he's just trying to prevent more negative status effects from hitting it, which is, understandable.
This is the one archer that doesn't have clutch too. So I was thinking maybe he's taking advantage of clutch, but he's setting it up. I know what he's doing. He's setting it up for second wind. So he's going to cast second wind right now. Oh, but he's not getting any value out of that on the AoE heal though. So still, I don't know. I don't know if that's what he was thinking.
Yeah, I wonder if he just figured, throw a barrier and then drop the heal just to mix it up a little and give him a little bit of both.
He used a health vial on his archer. So he was okay. Yeah, he just wanted to use the barrier and then the health, give him a lot of health.
Yeah.
rather than risk any overheal from like a crit heal and then the health file.
So
I bet he also wanted the turn changing.
Spike, one important note for you. So barriers prevent negative status effects. They don't prevent the damage comes out of the barrier instead of their health bar first. But Hunter's Mark, for example, you don't necessarily want to cast when there's a barrier on the other team.
I'm running out of time. Should I do a rapid shot, repeating shot combo here?
I think that's
you could look at going rapid repeating. You could start the combo at the front and do the multi-shot, but
yeah, I think either of those options is great.
Come on.
And don't worry, Spike Juss isn't going to enforce clock because he knows that we're talking through everything.
Okay. I thought we were playing Grandmaster level chess. I was getting a little stressed over here.
No, we told him it's going to be a friendly, courteous match this time.
This time.
What's the play here? Who are you? We got the rapid shot cooking up to repeating shot. Who are we going to use the repeating shot on?
Okay, so you have kind of a decision here. If you use Gladiator Strike, that's less mana efficient because you can't use Rapid Onslaught again the next turn. But you could just use Gladiator Strike twice in a row and then set that combo up. You could use a basic attack. You could use Death Mark like you were hovering. But think about this as well. Like, you have Holy Wrath available on your priest. So if you do something that, like, I don't know, there is some potential if you get a really good hit. That Archer has 318 health. I think Spike, honestly, don't go for the final blow. You don't need it. It's really low accuracy, really high risk. I would not recommend that, but you do you. I would think either go for
a final blower. I say go for it.
Dude,
I like it. I just don't like it in this situation.
Personally, I would Gladiator Strike into the Holy Wrath and see if you can kill him.
Yeah. So I think you have a chance to get a kill here if you use Gladiator Strike and then Holy Wrath on the next turn. That's what I think. And if Bolon saw the opportunity too, then I don't feel like this is just versus SI here. I think that's.
I mean,
you are having the same thought as Bolon, so you might
want to check that.
Right off.
Yeah. All right.
He has 143 health left.
Yeah. So.
Holy Wrath, right?
Click on it and see what the damage prediction is, but I believe you should be in kill range.
Like 180, 200 probably.
And then just don't click confirm yet and see what that how much health is he at?
So a block would be the only way you don't get this kill or a miss.
Yeah. So, and I mean, you definitely, you were in the kill window for final blow.
Bleed too. What's the what stack of bleed does he have?
That's a good point.
Right.
He has one stack, so he's taking an extra 15 damage. Even a block might get you the kill then.
And Spike, so if you look at the bottom right next to their health bar, you can see the negative effects. So you can hover bleed right there and see it as well. So yeah, I mean, even if he negates some of the damage, the bleed may be enough to finish him off.
So here's the risk that you're taking by doing that, though. Is like you have all three of your heroes at Midland health, and he has all three of his heroes with he could double repeating shot without the combo and probably secure a kill on one of your heroes, or use Holy Wrath to also do that. So that's the risk you're taking if you don't get this kill, because you could Holy Circle would be what I'd do if you didn't have a kill opportunity.
Sir, I want to tell you something. I really need to go on a monologue here.
Attention, DFK. DF Kingdom wasn't built off safe decisions. It was built off risk. And there you go.
Oh, the truth to that statement, though. Holy shit.
Yeah, no kidding.
There it
is. First archer is down.
That's my guy.
No, the second archer doesn't even have a combo up right now. So unless he just does a naked repeating shot, which would be absolutely suicidal, so he's not going to.
He might do it. It might be the best call for him if he gets a counter kill onto the priest with a naked repeating and a Holy Wrath.
Try to repeating shot into Holy Wrath, but even if he does. That's going to be a big risk.
Well, right. It's two exhausted. It's a one exhausted hero and one normal hero versus two heroes as opposed to a 3v2. So which one of those do you prefer? It's tough. It's a tough call.
Yeah, but Archer and Priest versus Warrior and Archer.
I would give it to the archer and the priest there most of the time, believe it or not.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I don't know. Oh, he's going
There,
for it.
he's going for it. He did not get the damage that he wanted, though. Only 269.
He's going to give it a shot. Let's see.
212. He could still hit it, and he has a hunter's mark on
Oh
you.
my god.
So this Holy Wrath, oh yeah, his Holy Wrath is on the tooltip says it does 251. So I bet it's what he's going for. He is. There it is. Gets the kill.
Oh, and he gets the counter kill. Okay.
Just like that. It's a trade.
So
But
we're
now
now
you-
into a 1v1 or a 2v2 here.
Let me just highlight the time bar really quick, though, because this is what happens when you use an exhaust like that. Here's the advantage that he gave you taking that hero is you have 2 turns, and then his priest has 1 turn, and you have your 2 turns again. So you can take this time to really like set up something. Or like if you think you could get a kill on his priest with a repeating shot and another gladiator strike, that might be a good call. And it does look like that's what you're hovering. So
What before you click confirm,
506,
priest have?
548. He's got 548.
Yeah, I think we're
I've
locked
got
in.
it open on my side.
Oh yeah, okay.
I think Spike wants to lock in full aggro. DFK wasn't built on smart decisions.
Hey, I'm here for it. I love the full aggro.
Let's get
I don't do stall comps.
He's not watching. He's too scared to watch. I'll watch for you. 487.
Dude, that's a good
hit.
Yeah.
Massive hit.
81.
Run to your warrior here.
Now your warrior
the
should
only
be able
thing
to
I'm
clean
sad
house.
about is that you can't go for the trollless kill of the year because your warrior doesn't have explosion. But honestly, so Spike, you have several options here. Really, like you can do literally anything, and you're pretty much guaranteed this kill. Whirlwind would theoretically finish the priest and put some damage on the archer. Gladiator Strike would kill the priest and set you up for a rapid onslaught combo onto the archer. So it really just depends on which way you want to go. If you want to set up for your next combo to be able to
like
punch
Whirlwind.
the archer.
I don't like Whirlwind at all. Why slow yourself here? You have the advantage.
Well, you could also
I do
throw the
agree with
archer and extend their exhaust.
Yeah, but he has slow resistance. So really
You know
risky play. Like exhaust comes with slow resist, doesn't it?
Two birds in the hand is better than no birds. We're gonna
Yes.
play it safe.
Yeah, I think that's a good move. The only thing that your biggest risk now is I am almost sure that is the archer with duelist.
But okay, but it's got to go below 25% health, right? So I think your rapid onslaught shouldn't push it that low. So it's not a concern yet. And then he's got his exhausted turn. But
No,
so
I don't think he's at risk. Just something to keep in mind.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's good to keep in mind. You're right.
Hopefully, we don't get a crit here.
Oh, that's
good.
perfection right there. It's just what you want.
Beautiful.
So
And then-
so he's exhausted. So he's options right here are to like use a potion, which is what I bet he does. Pass turn or use like a half strength basic attack. There's the potion. And that because he used the potion there, and exhaust lowers your speed. It slows you a lot. And using a potion gives you back initiative. So that's why he jumped forward, because he got initiative at the same time he got faster. And that's how the mechanic really works.
So he's setting up the rapid repeating shot combo to try to go for a kill on one of your 2 heroes. So you have the option of using potions or just continuing the aggro and try to kill him faster than he can kill you.
And so remember, your archer's turn is exhausted. So like the best move there is gonna be to use a potion on that turn. That's one. And then I do think Bolon's right. He's set up his combo right now. So if you can get both of your health bars to a point where he can't possibly kill it with a repeating shot, you've kind of neutered his chances of taking you down.
And I'm almost positive if you use a potion on each of these turns, which click on the health vial real quick because it'll actually show the turn bar prediction.
Yeah, that's the best thing. So you can see at the top, look, you're jumping him.
Yes, so you will get to go again before his turn anyway. So you almost just get a free turn.
Great call, Polon. I'm really glad I wasn't the one who recommended that. Because that felt like hacks to recommend.
A shout out to the fam on X, Loca Bora Bora. Good to see my fam from Brazil, Mexico land.
Oh yeah.
Slow them well with wins. RG can turn this around. A couple misses. It's all it takes. Oh my god. Whose side is he on? He was voting for Jess.
Sounds like it. Sounds like it. I don't know.
Sorry, bro. The FUD's not working.
And then, so with this archer, same concept applies. Your archer's exhausted. You can't do anything worthwhile, but you can buy yourself another turn before his next turn while negating out the combo that he's set up. Which really just allows you to start setting up your own combos.
Right. You're probably not going to have enough mana for a basic attack or a glad strike and the rapid onslaught. Just FYI. So what I would hold mana to do the rapid onslaught without the combo once it's off cooldown. Personally,
a basic attack.
Yeah, that's probably what I would do, or Death Mark, because you do have that up too.
Oh yeah,
it does just objectively do more than a basic attack.
We're trying to get the kill, so like, why wouldn't we Death Mark? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
that's a good point.
No miss. No miss.
I'm very glad you arrived at that conclusion.
No miss.
Spike knows what he's about.
Full aggro, all snack.
I love
the
RNG.
RNG is on our side today, baby.
You got to give RNGesus a chance to work for you, you know?
Absolutely. So now it's back to your archer, Spike. You got plenty of mana.
So is the main combo I have here rapid shot, repeating shot?
So rapid shot
with this build, yes.
Your main mini
Is there
combo.
any other ones?
You also can do multi-shot into rapid shot. So it's like a 3-turn full combo. What multi-shot does is it makes it so that when you use your next rapid shot or use rapid shot on the next turn, it has a significantly increased crit chance. And rapid shot has a chance to daze if it crits. So you're basically, by using the multi-shot into rapid shot, you're playing into crowd control, but you have less focus fire control because the rapid shot goes where it goes. Playing into rapid repeating is kind of going for that finishing move. And the full combo takes longer, like DFK Elite says in the chat. Which is the 3-turn combo is quite a bit. Like the chances that they do nothing in a normal situation that will like make you need to alter your plan in 3 turns is very low usually.
I think the play is rapid into repeating. What do you guys think?
Oh, well, I mean, I like the idea of like AoE abilities when you only have a single target left. I'm just saying they tend to be really strong.
I would
rapid shot is the AoE ability in this scenario.
I would support your decision, Spike.
All right.
All 3 arrows. Let's go. Huge damage. 475 crit. Didn't even need anything else. Oh yeah, that's the Spike knows. It's intuitive. It's intuitive.
Oh,
there it is. Spike has battled his way to his first PvP victory against JussCrypto, who I believe is the reigning JCL champ.
No, there is no champion of JCL yet because it's still in season. He is 1 spot above me on the Sarandale leaderboards.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's the presumed JCL champion.
Oh no, there's 3 people above him.
Oh wow!
No.
All right.
Yeah. You gotta get with the times. JCL's we got a very, very good competitors in there.
Oh, I know y'all do. I've been trying to watch as much of them as I can, but I am a little bit behind. I do admit, unfortunately. It's been awesome though. It's been so much fun to watch. So Juss has sent you an invite for the second battle. We are going to just dive straight into it. So we aren't going to leave it open for voting or anything. But you should. Oh, actually, he has not sent it yet. Sorry. He is going to send it momentarily.
Yeah. I think he had to cancel the first one and get his heroes back. That whole process.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a little sentimental, guys. Just wanted to thank my family.
Yeah.
I wanted to thank the amazing guys at Mythic Squad. Wanted to thank DFK Helper, and I wanted to thank my boy Bullen for the bullish vibes. I just, I wouldn't be here today. And I'm just so excited to continue my reigning championship of 1 win. And we need a Wayfinder busy. Like we need inspiration from this match with Juss. It's got to be about friendship. It's got to be about full aggression. And it's got to be about DeFi.
I think I like the Wayfinders. Full aggression being one of the core values. It really aligns with my personal core values.
So we do a lot of game nights in our community. I encourage you guys to hang out with us. I can't wait for Patrol. So we'll be doing a lot of stuff on the DFK side. But What my community loves to do is we'll play like battle royales or something, or games we can all play, and they'll just bully me. Like it's just stream sniping. And like I'm like pretty good, you know, but like, bro, these wayfinders, I swear they come up and just they wreck shop. So
that's why I knew y'all would get along with the DFK community. We had somebody stream snipe and buy a hero that one of our streamers was looking at and talking about on stream, and they pulled it up and bought it real quick.
So many times that has happened.
oh my God.
And people on this stream may have done that exact thing.
Oh my God.
Fran says, if someone doesn't buy this, I'm going to. And I'm like, oh, I'm someone.
That's why I recommend you guys either shop at Wiskowski's or at the Cookie Factory.
Oh yeah, Chachowski.
You don't let people snipe you, bro. You go straight to the source.
Yeah. Trait Factory is also a good account to buy from. Totally not a self-interested statement there.
There's the alpha. That is endorsed by SpikeCollects.
If you keep up this winning streak, you're gonna have to move your camera to the other side of your setup, because right now you're showing off the defeat sleeve, and you've only seen the victory sleeve.
I don't give up. I give up.
Do a barrel roll. Just do a barrel roll.
No. I can't do this. Now we're all crooked, guys. Now what are you doing to me?
Just rearrange your entire office.
Oh my God.
On stream. It's fine.
You could always put the shirt on backwards. That way it says Spike in the front too. That I've thought about doing.
There you go. That's how you really plug yourself right there. Just has gone radio silent after his defeat, you know. Oh, rocking the Goose card too. Shout out to Team Goose. Doonfed's in the chat.
What else we got in here?
My co-host DFK Elite's in the chat. Shout out.
Bro, DFK Elite is a just absolute banger. Two noobs.
Two Noobs also. Two Noobs is glorious. Then Psycho Lands in there. ADFK account is in there. That's Raph. Yeah. Ryder.
I would give the ADFK account a shout out, but they came in. Their first comment was taking a shot at me. So, you know.
I'm pretty sure their first comment was first.
Oh, you're right. Their second comment was taking a shot at me and exhaust. So, you know, I don't know.
I just said the game is up. Oh, it looks like you're way ahead of me.
I'm locked in, guys. I don't think you understand.
So, Spike, let me ask, before we load into this game, do you want to do any skill changes, or are you happy with the builds as you have them?
I'm not going to lie. I think I'm going to move some things around with my frontliner. I don't know what other combos. I like. Winston was talking some facts. He was like, bro, you're going to slow down too much with your whirlwind. You lose all this initiative. I want to try something different, guys. You know,
pick Gruff at that tier, the middle one. That's what Winston was recommending, and I like it a a as well. It's very good.
Okay. Because I don't know,
it's very good, and
he's kind of tricky, dude.
The third one, which I should know the name of, but I can't think of it right now. The middle row, far right. Down one.
The one below that. Sorry.
That one, yeah.
Brutal Rend.
Brutal Rend. That's right. Thank you. Brutal Rend is really set up for if you're going very bleed build heavy, which right now your builds are not bleed heavy. So you lose a lot of potential on that. So I would agree Gruff is the way to go. I was going to ask as well, your Archer.
What about this Bloodthirst right here?
Yeah, so Bloodthirst is Lifesteal, which is fun. I like the Lifesteal build personally, but not everybody does.
The basic attack damage, I feel like that's a little wasted because it's only on basic attacks. I'm not.
No, it's not. It's not. And here's why. Read Rapid Onslaught at tier 4. Read what that actually does.
4. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's kind of sneaky, but that's where you get the benefit there.
Yep. I was gonna ask, with your Archer, you did not use multi-shot a single time in the last match. Do you want to look at some other tier 1s, or are you happy with your build? No pressure either way. I'm just asking.
I'm happy with your build, if that matters to you.
I like your build, actually, personally. The only thing that sometimes I'll run precision or piercing shot instead, but I also like your build, so no pressure either way. Just
is that 58 dexterity or 38? It's blurry for me. If it's 58, I think it's fair to try out piercing shot. If it's 38, I think I'm crazy for letting you buy this. Okay, try out piercing shot then. I think that's fair. You can keep okay. So one thing about you think about your tier 2 talent. Go back to your archer's skills. The passive that you have there does have it's really strong. The extra crit chance is really strong, but you do take 10% more damage. So I just wanted to call that out in case you wanted to check out the other two. I don't think the middle one's useful because it really only applies when channeling, but marksmanship is very good generally. I pick both of those regularly, flurry and marksmanship. So it's a toss-up.
Yeah, I think I'm locked in, boys.
But we're locked in, baby.
I'm gonna say the cruelest thing I can say to Sticks Intern right now. It sounds like we play very similarly.
Yeah, well, no, we do. We do. Everyone in the community plays a lot like me. If you catch
okay.
Who do I play like, guys?
You fucking better version of me. That's why.
You play like the version.
You know what? You know what?
Just.
I'll take that. I'm more aggressive, but not as handsome. I'll take that. Okay.
Just wait till you see me IRL. You'll change your mind entirely.
It's not true. I've seen him IRL. He's a very handsome man. So at this point, unless there's anything else you want to tinker with, you can go ahead and join the bout.
I'm feeling good.
Oh, this bout looks primo. I want to see what Juss is rocking.
What we'll do is once this loads, you can request an early start, and then Juss will accept it, and that way we can just jump straight into the bout, get this match going. You know.
So as a coach here, I kind of have a conflict of interest because it's better for my coaching perception, like how people think of me as a coach, if he wins a 2-0, right? But it's better for my brand if I get more stream time.
Keep going. Hit request early start there at the bottom.
I'm doing some research here. Okay.
Excellent. Excellent. You know what? Don't listen to what.
All right. So he's got 0 mining. That's definitely beneficial for us. Fishing. Huge. Oh my God, that's huge. 21.8.
Yeah, huge. So the big thing to call out here on the Seer though is it has 40 agility. It will almost certainly go ahead of all of your heroes, I think, and like it has potential to do like some jumps like with past turns or potions to really gain turn advantage. So that's one thing to be aware of there. Does have a greater swiftness stone. Nice. And 40 agility at 16.
Doesn't Seer have an ability that boosts their speed? Isn't one of their passives?
It's Oracle, but that's also the one that removes all damage. I don't like it because Seer is really good. Like the damage spells on Seer are really slept on by a lot in the community. People think it's still like they see it and they think you're running a healer, and most of the time it's not at all how I think competitive people are using it. So yeah,
guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little worried.
Most a hybrid healer, damage dealer, but
what I didn't tell you guys, I was stream sniping. I was getting information on my opponent beforehand. Just studied my team, and he crafted this team specifically for my build. He's being pretty business right now.
Let's see it. I'm excited for it.
Oh my God.
So the archer on Justice side, only 27 agi, so that's good, and only 27 agi on the warrior. So it's not like he's overwhelming you with speed, but still, it is significantly faster than your warrior, at least with 17. Yeah, I'm gonna send you some greater swiftness stones or crystals for when you level him up, because you need to get that at least to like 25 by 20.
Scroll back down, Spike.
I think Let's ready to go. Let's do it.
So, I do think we should do a quick review of the two teams again, though. I feel like that was really good.
Well, Spikes has the same team.
Well,
so
Justice team. So let's take a look at what he's got. He's got his warrior frontline. He's got explosion and iron skin, so he can mitigate some damage. He's got clutch and toxic. Ooh, toxic is fun.
Toxic is great, especially with rapid onslaught. It does multiple hits, and each one has a chance to apply that or to proc that 2%.
And poison can get rough. Warcry gruff. Okay. And
So,
ferocious.
This warrior, here's what's notable about this warrior. It's got a dagger, so it's going to be moving fast because dagger gives you increased speed, and it also gives you increased crit chance. And he has the cleave at tier 5, which makes your basic attacks cleave, and that does apply to the rapid onslaught, just like the passive. So that rapid onslaught is going to be doing less damage to a single target, but more overall because it's going to be hitting your front and your midline.
Yep.
And then the other thing to call out is War Cry. It'll probably buff about 10% damage per stack and a little bit of accuracy for like a team-wide buff whenever you cast that. So just something to be aware of if you're like tracking the archer combos. If it has War Cry, then like the threshold of health you need goes up to survive it.
Not gonna lie, I'm a little worried already.
His Seer build is very healer focused. He does still have the Warstone at 1 though. Warstone is really strong. It's a channeled attack ability though, so it is telegraphed, and you do typically have a chance to respond. But other than that, very supporty. Lots of sustain.
Double poison blade too, so he's going very poison heavy on this team. He's got a double poison blade Seer. He's got poison on the warrior, or toxic that is on the warrior. Blinding winds. And this is the same archer from last game. He mentioned that he reused it to switch it up a little bit.
Cool.
So
all right, I'll give him the go ahead.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see traits playing a big role in this game.
Double poison blade and toxic, and I don't think there's a cleanse on Spike's priest. So
no, but I mean, this is a good learning experience, and we do have one.
Learn how bad poison hurts.
Well, I mean, it's the reason I slot cleanses on most of my teams, at least one of them. Yeah, so it is a valuable lesson, but it's not something you go up against every time either.
No.
Yeah, right. It's pretty easy to deal with if you know that it's coming, but you don't want to waste a lot of resources on it if it's not too big of a deal.
And
right?
his team's already so much faster than mine.
So a lot of that's coming down to his Seer's agility and the fact that warrior is using the dagger, like I called out. The dagger though is that's purchased weapon. It's not one of the drops, so it is actually much weaker than the sword that you're using as far as damage, but he is getting that speed. Poison blade though coming out getting that poison on turn 1.
I would bet his turn 2 will be the second poison blade. I would not be surprised. And he's running.
So he's running a very dot heavy comp. You got a self cleanse there. That's nice.
He's running Artificer on the Seer, so he's going to be getting barriers every 7 turns automatically.
Yeah, that's impactful.
Is it a cleanse?
No, it's the little AoE barrier that he has, the small barrier. That's his passive on his Seer. So that happens every 7 turns after the first turn.
Every 7 turns, all 3 of his heroes.
Every 7 turns for the Seer. So like that Seer has to take 7 turns. It's like 52 turns in the game.
Yeah. What you looking for, Spike?
Dude, I'm not quite sure what to do here. I'm thinking I put up some protection.
Who should we try to kill first here? I think like the Seer or the Archer.
So if you're looking at the protection route, the one drawback right now is he has a second poison blade. You're only going to be able to put a barrier on one of your heroes, so that still leaves him 2 targets open for that poison blade. He's already used Hunter's Mark, so there's not really an incentive for him to use it again right now. So you don't have to worry as much about negative status effects that you can potentially prevent. The other option is to start swinging. Obviously he's got barriers, so it's going to take a little extra damage to start burning him down. But the main question is just, who's your primary threat that you see that you want to focus on?
And me personally,
the Seer or the Archer right now.
So yeah, I agree. And when I'm kind of, what are you thinking? Yeah, let's hear what you're thinking.
I'm thinking I go for the Archer right now. I know it's probably not the right move, but something's telling me.
It's probably not the right move, but it is the one I would have picked because it has the lower health of the 2, and I think both are equally valid focus targets. So that one having lower health is easier.
And
theoretically,
it's not
more
bad
damage
either.
and higher hit chance too. I want to play safe. I'm not sure what it is. I'm playing to win, and I already got poison, man. I already know when I got bad cards.
Well, and the other side too is if you start putting damage out on his archer, he either has to let it die or he has to respond with his seer, which then means that his seer isn't doing damage to you. So it's not a terrible thing to kind of force that hand a little bit.
I like pretty much any of the abilities in your kit here except for Hunter's Mark and Repeating Shot. I think all are valid uses on this turn.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you want to try to really focus on single target, it would be multi-shot or death mark. I mean, stun is always impactful, but I would try to hold that to interrupt a combo. And then the thing I do like about rapid shot in this situation is you can potentially remove barriers from both of those heroes at once, but you may not without as much damage output, and you'll get more damage from it if you do multi-shot this turn.
It's precision.
Yeah, you've got
that's right.
It's piercing.
Which is actually even better.
I feel like piercing shot might be the way to go because you don't want to put your rapid on to cooldown because you're probably not going to go repeating shot on this next one. There's not going to be anybody to kill.
Yeah.
So it might be sensible to just whittle away. Piercing shot is strong and cheap, and it's going to cut a big, 200 HP hole through this guy. 100% chance to hit. Love that.
Oh, yeah, beautiful.
Nice. Very nice.
Take those.
And you self-cleanse the slow, so you still have the poison on. I got so excited there for a second. So one thing that you can consider here is that you have that green potion. If you hover over it, you'll see it gives you 500 initiative back. So using the anti-poison or the anti-blind potions can give you that initiative back. And the reason that those two status effects have potions for them is that they are permanent. So a poison will last until it is removed or your hero dies. It's not going to go away on its own. So one thing to think about is you could use that anti-poison potion that you have to remove it. And then he does have another another poison blade. So he has another 80% chance to apply a poison, but he does have to do it again. That's a turn he's not healing, I think, because it's his seer who has it. So that's something to consider here. Or you could go for a taunt. I think a taunt would break the seer's shield, and if it breaks the shield, it can apply the status effect. Or you could taunt the archer and just get that raw damage stacking. I think all of those sound like good options to me. Or Deathmark.
You know what? You listen to my phone a friend. It's my boy Cinco Land. On X, he's saying you have to clear the poison. It stacks more damage per turn. So
that is, I was about to say that's the other side. And what's worse,
I'd rather not 2 ticks
per turn.
I'd rather
it's every
one
10 ticks. So it's actually it can really be even more often than per turn, and the damage it gets higher and higher every time.
Yeah, it stacks 2% of your max health every tick. So by the time it gets to 10 stacks, the poison is that's where it caps is 10 stacks, and you're taking 20% of your health.
Yeah, it is significant. You don't want to let a poison run for too far, unless you've got
up on you too, because you sort of think it's the poison's coming up, but I got a turn coming up, but it doesn't land on the turn. It lands in 10 ticks, right? So it's kind of a sneaky thing. You got to keep your eye on it.
Yeah, so it'll kill you 1 tick before your turn sometimes, and does not feel great.
All right, Spike. So what he started doing here is channeling Rejuvenation Stone on the archer. That's a big fat heal, but he's not going to do it until after your until after your priest and your warrior go. I don't think you can get a kill with your priest and your warrior, but you actually might be able to if you wanted to go for it, with the death mark on that archer. That would be one. You'd have to be death mark. It's your only ranged attack, or taunt, but I don't think taunt would do enough damage. Maybe it would. 127. No, I don't think that would get you there. Actually,
what's the damage on your gruff?
Yeah, the middle one.
That's gonna be 80 probably. It's a lot.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
But it doesn't really help you with respect to the heal. Because the idea was getting that heal out, getting it killed before the heal went out. But I don't think you're going to be able to do that reliably. So another option is you could think about taunting the seer, which does it do enough damage? 95 barrier. So it's a toss-up whether it would break the barrier, but decent chance that it would because it is on the lower range of the damage output. And then if you landed that taunt, it would interrupt, but he does have 50% taunt resistance while channeling heals. I think those are your main considerations here, or just kind of setting up a combo to do damage to the front line. I view that as the least productive but acceptable option.
How much health does the archer have?
413. I mean,
you're not gonna be able to.
Yeah, if you
with a lucky crit, but
right. If Deathmark critted, it would be sick as shit, and then you'd be like set up. But
you know what? We're gonna taunt right here, guys. I just flipped.
Let's go for it.
I'm confident. 93% confident.
Oh my god, he lands the taunt, gets the interrupt, breaks
wow, and a bleed on top of it just to add insult to injury. Gotta love it.
That's you gave RNGesus the chance, you prayed, and he answered.
He did indeed. So next up is Juss's archer. Let's see what he does with it, because depending on what choice he makes, you could very well have a kill window here.
Yeah, I think you're kind of forcing him into using a health potion here, because it does sort of leave him open. You've got a couple turns here where you could finish him off if he doesn't.
It'll be Spike's priest next, and then Justice Seer gets for his archer. But he made the safe play and used a mana vial or a health vial.
Yeah, if I'm just here, I use the Seer's turn to Warstone the warrior, clear the taunt.
Spike, what's the first active trait on your priest?
Second wind.
Second wind, that's right. Okay. Doesn't matter right now. You don't want to use explosion right now. It's AoE damage, and they all have
so one thing you can consider doing is pass turn, because that clears the amnesia off of your Holy Wrath and moves you forward on the time bar. I don't know if it's the right call. It's just something I would consider here.
It's actually not a bad choice, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
you can really see on the time bar.
Like, do I want to give a barrier?
Yeah, I mean, none of your team really needs a heal, so you could barrier, or you could pass turn and go against Spooner.
So click it. Just click it once, the pass turn button.
I won't be honest with you guys.
And now it shows you move forward a lot. But this isn't passive. This is
to set up the kill.
Right. It's being passive aggressive, because if you pass now, you get damage sooner.
Because that's the catch with pass turn, is that it moves you up significantly in turn order. All right. So Justice Seer, he's taunted by the warrior, so he has to attack the warrior. I agree with SI. Warstone is the most likely outcome. There it is.
Yeah, because he gets a little leapfrog there over the warrior too. It's just a little bit of turn advantage bonus back.
Unless he wants to just lay it on and go for the stun.
But here's the thing, though, is you can now do rapid shot, and even if you break the taunt, he's still not going to be able to cast a heal, because any damage from the person who didn't taunt the hero has a 50% chance to break that taunt. But because he's committed to the channel, you're relatively safe in that.
Do you think he should switch target to the Seer though instead of the focus?
I'm saying he should set up his repeating shot combo.
Yeah.
And if it hits the Seer, the downside risk is mitigated.
Oh, yeah, because it's the AoE. Never mind. I was thinking
3 turns before he could heal anything, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's what I would do, but 220 onto the archer with it. Yeah, and he did break. Oh no, he didn't break the taunt. Nice. Yeah, didn't matter. But so now his warrior is gonna go. I wonder what he does. Whirlwind's on cooldown. Iron Skin doesn't seem useful here. Explosion doesn't seem useful. Warcry might be.
The archer again.
Right. That's what I was thinking at first. But I mean, God, that's gotta feels bad, man. Using
at some point he wants to play the game, you know.
Right.
Spike has really done a great job of putting him on the back foot early.
I'm not gonna lie. I've had perfect RNG. I hope it doesn't end here.
No. RNG is actually directly correlated with your attitude. So, like, the better your attitude, the better your RNG. And the worse your attitude, the worse your RNG. And you, my friend, seem like you have a good attitude.
Guys, my attitude is this little fellow over here. I am that guy. That's how I feel.
What was that?
Anti-poison optimistic.
So just their anti-poison potion. I mean, the only reason I could think of that he would do that was because he wanted the extra initiative, like 100 initiative from instead of passing. But that seems like a big It kind of seems like a fat finger to me, honestly.
Maybe that's a very confusing move. He puts the blind on the priest to try to remove your ability to Holy Wrath. Now you can still go for it. You will have reduced accuracy.
I would not. I would clear the blind. You have a way to do it. It's very similar to how you cleared the poison, and it does.
I think it's explosion time, man. Go with explosion.
He's trolling you. No, literally, that button right there. That's a trap button. You push it, you lose the game.
Traps the opponent.
Yeah. I mean, anti-blind isn't a bad option.
No, because you'll still have a 3-turn setup here. You'll have 3 turns in a row if you use the anti-blinding potion with full accuracy.
Yeah, with the initiative refund, it's a valid point.
Yeah, Bolon, we play similarly. You said.
No, I did say that. I meant it as an insult to you.
I know, and I meant that as an insult to you.
Listen, I don't need to cure blinds. RNGesus has my back. I just
hey, RNGesus, take the wheel. I get it.
I'm saying that's why I like berserkers.
I mean, I like berserkers. I wouldn't play them if I cared.
There's the health vial. God, I feel like Just has to be frustrated by this game.
Well, yeah, I mean, hasn't been able to take a lot of the turns in a very like assertive way, a positive way. It's always
very
reactive.
Defensive game for him.
Yeah.
Got to respond.
Here's a question for the group here. Well, actually, I'm gonna wait and see. Spike, what are you thinking of doing?
I'm thinking I need to win.
I'm telling you,
that's what I'm thinking.
I'll tell you what Spike should be doing.
I think you're in really good shape. You got him on his heels, and you have a bunch of potions. I think you want to gently turn on the damage without losing control.
Spike, I think you want to get a kill right here in this set of 3 turns. I don't think you want to gently turn on the damage.
Just crank the damage.
No, the question here, Spike, is do you want to switch your focus target or not? Because you have a great opportunity if you switch your focus target to the Seer
and use death.
I wasn't going to say exactly how to get there, but yeah, there was.
Well, that's the only ability you have that can hit the Seer. Right. That's the only reason I said it, because if you want to hit the Seer, that's the only way to do it.
And then what's coming up after the Death Mark? You have your Priest, who has Holy Wrath on cooldown, and your Repeating Shot combo, which can do, like, what, 400, mid-400s damage? And he's got about 559.
600 damage there. Stacked up. It's ready to go.
I'm just saying. Okay, you got the crit, but you didn't get the extra damage, but I don't think that matters. I think you still.
How much health does the Seer have now?
395.
Ah, man, I'd be tempted to. Never mind. That's fine. No,
I think keep going the way you were thinking. Yeah, Holy Wrath, and then the big repeating shot. Like, I want.
Why won't you let me use explosion?
I want you to use
it. Garbed here, dude.
Save it for the win. Save it for the last hit.
It's literally the equivalent. It's actually worse than not having a second active ability.
I'd almost be tempted to heal the warrior and then just repeating shot, because I don't think he even needs the extra damage at this point.
No, that is like the most aggressive version of the play, like highest risk. Yeah, because you are mitigating.
We're not. I'm gonna say in the wise word of Sikoland, we're not on our back foot here, guys. You know, we don't need to overcommit and try to get a little extra health. You know.
All right.
Get him by the throat.
Yeah. No, what would we say about birds in the hand?
Yep. Yeah. Rock it then.
Getting 2 birds stoned.
2 birds in the hand.
Something like that.
And no stones.
So yeah, drop that Holy Wrath on the Seer, and then it'll be cleanup mode for the Archer.
Yeah, if you crit, you might be able to get away with a piercing shot. That's where I would maybe consider the speculation.
Yeah. And just save the whole repeating thing.
Oh, but you missed. So that's huge. So now you have a decision, because you might still have just enough damage. So I would hover it and see what the damage numbers look like.
He's at what is he at? 395.
So this is a straight up freaking judgment call, man. I would say your
all
best
3 hits. It's going to be good news, but if you miss one of them, you won't kill him.
pretty much what Winston said. I think if you land 2 and crit one of those 2, you can get the kill. So I don't think it's that you need to hit all 3, but still, yeah.
You've got a 94% chance to hit on each arrow.
If it were me playing this game, that confirm would have already been pressed. I'm just saying it.
Oh yeah, I'm going for that every time, for sure.
I can't look, guys.
That's fine. Yeah, I do that too.
Crank it.
It's hard to watch.
It's gonna be great.
You've got a very promising kill window right here. You gotta roll it.
I'm not gonna look, guys.
Wait, whoa! You're not gonna look at what?
You click the X. You click the X.
Oh,
I'm so glad you looked.
No, I set you up. I did that on purpose.
that was a horror.
You know what? You just gotta add a little bit of drama. All right. If we're gonna make some risks, you gotta be prepared for it.
I believe in you, Spike. I believe in you.
If this doesn't get the kill, I'm retiring as a coach. Oh, and it does just barely enough damage to
almost 100 damage of overkill.
Oh yeah.
You know what? Bolin was right. I should have healed that last turn.
No, because you could have easily missed that. It would have been like underkill. So it was.
No. We're 100% BM right here. So does he have 2? He has 4 turns in a row right here.
He has 2.
No, just 2.
And then you have 2. And then he has 2, but your archer doesn't have a turn in between here. Basically, that's how the exhaust is working.
Okay. I saw theirs. They had the same speed, I guess.
Exhaust,
yeah, they were directly on top of each other, which is confusing. Was that a rapid shot from his archer?
It was a rapid shot. Yeah.
So he's going to be looking to set up his repeating shot combo, and right now you have 2 heroes that could be in kill windows for that, but you also have 2 turns. Momentarily.
And then the warrior has a heal, and your priest has Holy Circle, which Holy Circle is great for this situation that you're in right now.
Need some sustain, boys.
Whirlwind, yeah. So he's doing the AoE damage. All right.
Ooh, big hit on the archer.
Yeah, big hit on the archer indeed.
Did he catch him with the slow?
Doesn't look like it.
No.
None of Spike's guys are slowed. Yeah, the 50% resist on the archer from the exhaust, and then the warrior is unstoppable.
Nice.
So, Spike, you do have a heal on your warrior. However, your priest acts immediately following your warrior, and you have a group heal on your. So you could use the heal just to extra top off one of them, or you could go ahead and start in on more damage output on
on the warrior. I think. Like that extra damage output doesn't really. Your next kill target ideally is the archer, right? So,
yeah, I feel like basically not going to participate in that anyway.
But he's got taunt coming off
who he's going to attack next, right? So whoever you heal now, he's probably not going to attack them, right? Because they're going to be the stronger of the 2. So you can kind of decide: do you want to have more health for your damage guy, or do you want to potentially keep your priest healthier?
Which, before you go too far, Spike. Click on your priest box down at the bottom again. Yep. Actually, close that. Sorry.
Yeah, you hover over it. The hover over Holy Circle, but on like that lower menu because it actually shows the numbers.
And so, how much is your Holy Circle healing for?
217. That says
217. So you can also just straight up look at the math and see where does 217 put each of my heroes. Because they're each going to get 217. Is it worth another heal on top of that or not?
Yeah, I think it's a judgment call either way.
I hate wasted heals.
What are you going to do instead of healing? You're just going to, I shouldn't say but I guess the plan is break that bubble, right?
Honestly, just get the bubble out of the way so that you're free to do whatever you want.
Yeah, I would. So if you do basic attack, that sets up Gladiator Strike for a chance to bleed. There's a combo there. Right. So if you are just going to break the bubble, I would do the basic attack. Yeah.
Feeling pretty good about this, boys.
There you go. Bubble is gone.
And then now, right, because with Bolin's math there, Holy Circle's the one to pop. Hopefully you get some crits in here too, because that would just make it lights out, I think. And you do have that 20% increased crit chance. Do get one on the archer. Nice. That's really where you want to see it there. Soundboard game is strong. Sergeant, take freaking notes, man, if you're in the
audience. Oh, dude, he's on another level. I'm over here. I'm an apprentice.
Sergeant is on another level. I won't even contest that.
So, SI, what do you think Juss is gonna try to do here to turn this around? Like, what is his?
I'm repeating shot on the warrior, followed by a rapid onslaught. Pray for you getting that kill to even out the numbers. I think is what I would do if I were him. It's really, really high risk, but because of that crit heal, like your priority targets are gone. Does he have any ability with his warrior to do range damage? No, he used whirlwind. That's on cooldown still. He does have explosion, but that's not going to be enough to let you follow up on the priest in that turn window right here. Those I think were your options. Actually, you know what? He does have the cleave. He has the cleave. I actually would have gone. I would have gone repeating shot into the priest, followed by rapid onslaught. I'd probably get the kill.
Yeah,
he probably does get the kill there.
All right, so now he's not gonna get a kill at all. So we're gonna get 2 turns before his next 2 turns, right? So
only 88 damage though. Wow, forgot he has the dagger. Forgot he has the dagger.
Yep.
Dagger does not do a lot of damage. I think mostly because it's a level 10. It's like a Squires.
And here's the thing to keep in mind, Spike. At this stage, there's a decent chance that your priest is going to spend most of its turns healing. But that's okay because that's what it's there for. So you've got the heal trait as a backup as well. But as far as like your priest and holy wrath goes, at this point that is really only going to be applicable for a finishing move. For the most part, you're going to be healing with your priest. But that's okay. That's the point of your priest. And like your priest again goes immediately following this warrior. So you can just heal up again immediately.
Yeah, hit him with Gladiator Strike.
Yeah, that's what I would do. I would just go. So the basic combo for this warrior build is basic attack, Gladiator Strike, rapid onslaught, right? Just naively going through it. Now I think this is a great opportunity to just run right through it. And like Bolon's saying, use your priest for heals. Don't really worry about the holy wrath at this point. And
I think we could even use the cheaper heal just on the warrior. Right? Or never mind, I lied. I'm a liar.
So that is
his archer's turn's coming up next.
Yeah, and that's kind of what you got to balance. Holy Circle gets very expensive. I would not do that.
Yeah, that's probably not it.
You need
you got
to
3 no's on that decision, just so you're aware.
You want to use your priest to heal up your team at this point because your team is getting down into the mid range.
I like that
repeating shot kill box.
I like that move right there. I don't know how much. Yeah, I think I kind of like that.
That's actually not bad. Your warrior should have enough health to survive.
I think he helped me make this hero. He told me, "You see a second win. It's pretty good.
It is
pretty good."
The other thing too that
oh my god,
freaking nice crits with it. That's beautiful.
That was big.
Because the only one he can really do double damage to is going to be the warrior, right? And it seems like the warrior should be able to soak up.
It should be okay for a turn
without too much trouble because of that.
And it's got its own heal trait as well. So if an emergency comes up, you've got backup options. When is your archer's next turn? Is that it after these 2 turns?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Who does he have whirlwind backup?
He does have whirlwind backup. Using it here though, bold move.
Your archer has.
I mean, he'd need a monster crit to kill the priest.
Right.
And he couldn't.
I would love to see just channel explosion here. Here is where I would use explosion. You get a leapfrog at the very far end of the time bomb with it, and then you could use whirlwind after.
Complete waste. It's fine.
No slows either. Wow, really unlucky there for Just. Like that was to the fact that that happened twice in a row. Well, I guess the first one was only 1 miss, but still.
So I mean, you can either potion or basic attack.
Do I potion my healer here?
I mean, you can.
Yeah, I like mana potioning your healer though, not health, because it's running low on mana, so it's kind of a forward-looking kind of thing. You can, and then you could spam another holy circle with your healer's turn right now, and you've got that extra mana kind of barrier. Oh, Hunter's Mark doing work. Yeah, so. Yeah, rock that holy circle, see if it crits. And if your priest is still looking low, this is a great time to use heal on the warrior.
Yep.
Because what's happening right now, you got to sustain through his mana, but once he's all like he used a lot of potions early, so he doesn't have he can't really replenish his mana very much, if at all. I don't know if he's used his last.
And he can't replenish his health either. So if you can outweigh them, you're in good shape.
You've kind of got it to a point where you have to make a mistake.
Yeah, I have a lot to sustain.
Well, and what's fun too is the next time he goes to set up a combo with his archer, which is probably going to be here in just a second, No, I think he's on cooldown. I think he's got to wait one more.
No, he's got it. He's got it up. And he's got it set up.
Okay.
Shot. Yeah.
So when he does this rapid shot on your archer's next turn, your
that's
archer
the benefit. That's the benefit of the multi-shot comboing into rapid shot. That higher crit chance, and you did get a daze on the warrior, slowing it down.
So Spike, your archer. Don't forget your archer's traits. You've got death mark, but you've also got stun. And if you land that stun, it interrupts his repeating shot combo again.
And he doesn't have enough mana to set it up again.
No.
That's probably pretty smart. Yeah. I don't know when else you're going to use it. Like, you're not going to block anyone from channeling here. None of these guys are channeling.
No, this is.
I don't know that there is any better way to get value out of stun than using it right there. Yeah.
And it hits. So his repeating shot is now dead again. And he doesn't have enough mana.
He can't ever do it again. Yeah. Unless he has another potion.
Watch this and be like, this is bullshit. There's 3 playing against 4 people.
I know. It's like we got the freaking hive mind up here.
Oh my god.
He's trying to take. I mean, all respect to Just, but at the same time, though,
Spike, what are you thinking? So
yeah, what are you thinking?
You can. However, keep in mind his archer doesn't have his next turn.
Yeah.
Holy Circle is very expensive.
Yeah. So I think what Bolon's trying to say here is he would do a prayer of healing onto the priest.
Not Holy
But with that said, though, I mean, you could go full aggro. What's he going to do about it?
I mean, he could, but just it's.
I mean, you attacking him now or you defending now is not going to change his strategy.
No,
right?
the only
limited amount of choices and
towards
moves.
the prayer of healing is because of the cleave on that warrior.
But it's dagger. Squishy. It's dagger. I'm not too worried about
it. That is true. Priest is just so squishy.
Double crit with the dagger. Yeah.
No.
Health vial. So no more mana.
That's got to be the last one.
Yeah. So he can't possibly get more mana.
Especially with that random anti-poison that we're still not sure why he used.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to asking why he used that.
Little post-game interviews.
Yeah. So, Spike, you do have the mana to pull that combo again. If you are going to go for that combo, though, you've got to remember your Holy Wrath is on cooldown. The only other hero that can target the archer can't target the archer right now. So if you want to proc the combo now, you may want to consider switching targets.
How much is left on the amnesia? Click on your priest. Let's take a look.
He just used it last turn, so he's still got one. His priest next turn, and then the following turn he can use it. But you could drop Death Mark or Piercing Shot.
I kind of like Hunter's Mark here too. You can start dotting them and.
Why do you like Hunter's Mark here?
Because it's great. It's
so expensive. It's so expensive. His advantage here is mana. Like, why would you use that when you're like not even getting
a bunch of pressure on them? You're not going to be able to knock the head off of one of these guys. You slowly whittle them away.
Rapid shot puts far greater pressure on this team than
there's no rapid shot. Oh no, there is rapid shot. Yeah, but you would rapid shot without being able to set up the combo.
How could you not set up the combo?
Well, I mean, he could set up the combo, but he's not going to have Holy Wrath available yet.
Okay, yeah, but regardless, I would use just about anything other than Hunter's Mark.
Oh yeah, no, I was saying,
man. I think it puts a lot of pressure on him, and it makes the targets easier.
You know what?
I think multi-shotting the front line is a better idea than that.
I make my own decisions. All right.
Okay.
I have my own house.
Well, we definitely know you're not playing SI by proxy because we're just all giving you different advice, so we're good.
Yeah, but then watch. Oh, I like this too. This isn't what I told you to do, but I like that too. I think switching your focus to the frontliner here is great because he has no more sustain. So that kind of like threat of being able to heal up this big health bar guy is gone. And then you just kind of take him out with your focus fire because you have a melee yourself.
Look at all that damage you're taking from Hunter's Mark. That's pretty annoying. You don't want to see that.
Probably Whirlwind.
I'm a Hunter's Mark fan just in general. I love dots.
I'm a huge Hunter's Mark fan. That situation, terrible time for it.
I don't love it in that situation, but I do love it in general. I love dots.
So you're willing to use it when you're giving up like 1/3 of the value because you already have a dead hero, and it's one of the most expensive mana. It costs.
I won't use it unless I can apply it.
I like it in this. Like I said, I like it here because it puts pressure on them. It's whittling them away while you're just surviving. All you have to do is hang out, and they're taking damage.
Right, but you can just make them take damage so much more effectively than that.
I don't think so. I think you get
and you're still just hanging out.
You take a repeating shot though, and you miss, or you get a weak shot. It doesn't work out.
Winston versus SI at the next AMA.
So yeah, I mean, 3 weeks from now.
I don't know.
Only 2 weeks from now.
Oh, my bad. I thought you weren't doing one New Year's too. My bad.
No, we are. We're just moving it to Friday.
Oh, that's right. Personally, I think why? Do whatever you want, Spike.
Yeah, also fair.
Play your game for sure.
Well,
I think you've been itching to cast that Final Blow. I mean, I would love to see it.
You have the only thing I'll say about Final Blow, aside from the accuracy chance, the whole goal of Final Blow is to get them below the threshold to execute them. So if you land it and they aren't below that threshold and you don't execute them, it was kind of a waste, in my opinion. So if you really want to do Final Blow, I support you, but I would hit him 1 or 2 times first so that Final Blow gets him below the execution threshold.
What's your percentage on Final Blow? Let's just see what your
71. It was 71, yeah.
71's like...
I mean, it is really actually pretty good. Yeah.
It's really not bad, but I feel like you've got to go for the execute. Otherwise, what's the point?
I do agree with Bull on that. I mean, generally speaking, yeah.
So, I mean,
unless you're using it as an opener to kind of like apply threat, but that's a totally different situation.
You could even potentially basic attack and get him down below the threshold for Final Blow.
Or you could just do a Final Blow now and then in like 2 or 3 turns do
like Spike. I think you could just button mash here.
That is, you've pretty much.
We are way overthinking this for you, man. It's hard to go wrong in this situation.
I'm going to set up a combo just in case.
I like it. I respect it. I respect the consistency, Spike. Don't get greedy, you know?
I like it when there's a combo and there's like a green text box and you're like, oh yeah, that's the one.
It makes me happy.
Shout out Code Green in the chat. Just probably fell asleep during that turn.
Oh my god.
He might have. Well, that one was a long turn.
Yeah. A little scary.
Yeah. Is anything really scary for you at this point in the game, though?
Yeah, actually. But no, juice that, yeah.
Damn, if you had Hunter's Mark going, the slowness, that Archer wouldn't matter at all. The Hunter's Mark would keep ripping away at him.
He's making a good point because of how long it's been.
It's been weeks, months. No, it hasn't
been 84 years.
84 years.
Oh, okay. God, I just got this email. Sorry. Ooh. I thought it was important, but it was not.
Oh, no.
Double stacking Hunter's Mark.
It's expired.
Mark.
He's actually just maintaining one
clinic.
I mean, we can see the results actually, Winston. Yeah, and the difference between those two strategies. do one of your first 2 abilities is what I say here.
Really, either
How much mana do you have left?
I have 88. I'm doing pretty good.
Okay, so you should be able to. You seem like you can do all 3. You might just want to do all 3. Like
I like that. I like Winston's idea the best. Yeah, and I would focus keep your focus where you can focus. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
listen, he really wants to bank on that Final Blow. Okay, it's okay.
Bolin setting me up.
I nicknamed Final Blow Final Miss because RNG just has my back until I cast Final Blow.
Yeah, and then he kind of takes the wheel over a turnpike.
So here's the thing: you probably aren't going to need mana on your priest at this point, but at the same time, it's not a terrible idea to just throw another mana vial on your priest so that
the other 2 have plenty of mana, and it's almost time to shift gears to battle mode with your priest.
Right, then you can Holy Wrath with your priest again.
Alternatively, you could cast Explosion here and get a leapfrog if you didn't want to use a potion. This is an acceptable time to use Explosion. because you literally have no other
hold it
options.
for the final kill.
I think you got to use it if this is an
No, but if we did that, Ballon, it would literally be SI by proxy. Because that's what I did. That's what I did in the one game I beat Just in our series.
Fair enough. All right, let's do it. I like it. Let's see it.
Let's see. Like, so now when you see this, Spike, you'll understand our opinions before.
DFK Elite agreed too in the chat. He said it was time for explosion.
He's an explosion fan. He knows. He's an explosion fan at the same time as I am.
Well, that rapid onslaught's looking mighty fine.
Oh yeah, I would love it if the explosion secured the kill here.
That actually, it might be enough for it. It actually very well may be.
I think it might have to crit though. It's 191 health left.
Ah, okay.
What's his spell? 1.5 times his spell. Yeah, a crit would get him there.
He swapped position.
I did not.
Oh, he's trying to walk his archer up. Okay. But either way, I mean, it's not going to matter.
It doesn't really matter. Yeah, he did get a nice little leapfrog there, so he got an extra turn. And he removed the ability for your warrior to, like, finish that kill. And he's trying to get another extra turn with that slow. If he had slowed the priest, his archer would have had an extra turn there, too.
Yep. Oh, not quite enough to finish the warrior. So close.
Yeah, he wants the archer to get to low health because the archer has second wind.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Then he can use that to heal. But I think at this point, you just kind of boop the warrior once and you're good to go.
Is that your priest up next?
It's archer.
Archer? Okay. I mean, yeah. No.
Yeah, we played safe here.
No.
Rapid shot.
That might be a little too safe.
Playing it safe would be using a basic attack.
Because rapid shot is going to set you up for the repeated jump and go on his archer. And even if you don't hit his warrior, which you're absolutely going to, but even if you don't, your priest basic attacks the freaking warrior and kills it. Like, it just, his health at this point is completely, he's dead.
No, unfortunate that all 3 arrows went to the warrior. But hey, you're still set up though.
I sleep well at night. It's okay.
Yeah. Bushes in the hand or something.
And so now, I mean, you just do whatever.
Now you just finish the game. I feel like he doesn't have any abilities left, right? So you can really take your time. He doesn't have the ability to like.
Oh yeah,
take
he's
out
got no
much
mana
time.
either. So all he is basic attack. Oh
He has no kill pressure against you until you get to like 50 health.
Just throw everything on him and put him out of his misery. At this point, it's just a mercy kill.
Yeah.
He said, "DFK mark into final blow." Oh, the troll! The troll!
Oh, my man.
I like
the
to
man
take
over here on X.
Oh, so you go ahead.
Seco Land, get top greedy. RNGesus will take your lunch. I like that.
He knows.
Oh, and he forfeits. Oh,
yeah. I mean, that's the honorable play here.
It is, but I wanted Spike to get to cast final blow one time. You know,
you should have just let him cast it the 15 other times he wanted to cast it. I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
You're not gonna get the execution. Just wasting your time.
No, man, it's a big hit. If you can land it, it's a big hit, and it's the what do you call it? The channeling or whatever is short. Like, it's a short one, so it's not like a big waste, you know.
It is, yeah. The channel time is only 500 initiative.
Initiative, that's the word I was looking for. But yeah, I mean, if you can, if you're over 70% and it's early, or you're ahead 3-2, that's just going to put more pressure on him, man. Just smash him.
Yeah.
Good job, Spike. Well done.
Good job, Spike. Took it in 2.
I handled it under pressure, guys.
3 people screaming at you the whole time, and you still managed to win twice.
Spike, can you do the ultimate challenge?
What's the ultimate challenge?
Can you defeat your coach?
Can I defeat you?
I mean, he just beat Just, and we've already established.
No, exactly. Exactly.
Oh,
so like, you should be able to, right?
Yeah. Guys, I want to say that I'm on a 2-win streak. I didn't think I'd win the first one. I think this is where I retire. I'm taking the belt off.
Spike's never playing PvP again.
I'm never playing PvP again. I'm a PvE actor now.
Undefeated.
Find me in patrols, sometime soon. I'm just kidding. We're gonna have to do it sometime. Got to give people what they want.
But I mean, wasn't this supposed to be a best of 3 series? So I mean, we have schedule budget for another game, don't we?
Schedule budget.
Yeah, like this.
That's not a real thing.
I know I did. It isn't. I like it though. I just came up with it.
Sounds great.
It sounds very, very like circle back and like all those other things.
Back on this.
I sent you the game. You don't have to accept it if you don't want.
SI's already sent the invite over.
Well, I really want to show off what happens with high agility heroes.
So here's the question:
dude, don't let him finesse you, man. Don't he's just gonna style on you. Don't let this happen to yourself.
Spike.
I'm telling you, just back up. You just won 2 big games.
For a trap.
You look great.
I am. I'm setting you up to play against something totally unexpected. Like, not like any of the teams you've played so far. And the difference alone would probably let me get at least 1 free win.
Spike, do you want me to pull that up here?
See this?
Oh, we got a Spellbow.
You see this?
Shit, son.
We can do a wager match. What you got?
Oh, going pink slip.
I got this. During major stream.
I'll wager something. I mean,
you got to put.
It's got resurrection.
It's got resurrection, poison blade, and it's got a stone on it too. Spike, click on that last one. Yeah.
Well, okay. I'll wager it. I have a common second life with 4 summons.
Ooh.
That I will wager. So you could use that to make potentially like 4 other second life heroes if you want.
So
it's not a spellbow.
So I'm not wagering.
I think you should know I won. You're the favorite.
I already know I won.
Oh, that's true. You're right. I gotta send that to you now.
But do we wait another day and have people take some bets?
Well, up to you.
I think we're running back next week. Maybe Christmas, New Year celebration.
Keep twisting.
Yep. Bro, I'm telling you, we could do it right now. It could be fun. You know, we can throw some punches back and forth. But
no, you're right. I mean, I want to build this suspense.
I want some smack on the timeline. You know.
No, you're right. You're right. I don't want to rob you of that. Let's leave you over.
You know what? You know what? See, what's gonna happen is, I'm gonna end on the L, and then I'm gonna be playing till 12.
No, we don't want that. Yeah, we don't want that.
I can't end on the L.
Yeah. No, you're right.
I will say, if we want
wager match,
if we want to schedule this, we could do the SI versus Spike series of 3.
There we go. Yeah. No, I'm just now realizing I actually forgot that Spike was playing with 16s because they're so good. They do so much damage, those heroes, that I gotta send over 16. So I couldn't even do it now anyway. So let's build this suspense. Yeah, let's do it.
We'll do a follow-up stream.
Oh, wait, it's gonna be a wager match, and smack talk.
Just it's gonna be up 1 match winner takes all or series of 3.
And if I lose, we're gonna have to take it to karate combat.
There we go. There we go. That is the answer. That's the answer for all things is karate combat. In the
we can make that happen for you guys.
No. I'm okay. It's the moneymaker. I can't. No. We'll leave it to Paisan and Kagi. We'll keep it family friendly for us.
Okay. Fair enough.
Which are they fighting tonight or tomorrow night?
It's tonight, I believe.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Couple hours.
It's probably starting either in half an hour or an hour and a half.
Oh my god! Be sure to tune in. Karate Combat.
KC 199. I don't even know what number it is. They just go so fast.
51.
51.
Yeah.
Looks like the voting it's on now, according to this thing here.
Yeah.
It has already begun.
Early card, probably. Yeah, that makes sense. Wait, where is it happening?
It's always on YouTube and
no, like
fight streaming.
Physical location.
Oh, Miami.
Okay, East Coast makes sense. Yeah, they would definitely be starting about now. A little bit.
It looks like based on the YouTube stream, it looks like it starts in half an hour. So they probably already closed voting. Because
you guys got? You guys vote or what?
I forgot to vote for this one. It's too late now. It sounds like, but
yeah.
Yeah,
dude, my wife always votes for me. I just tell her to scroll through and just pick who she likes, and she's pretty good, dude. She's like
better method. Yeah, I think just having a totally ignorant kind of person randomly select is a really underrated betting strategy.
Totally. She goes based on how they look. So sometimes if you look really silly, she's like, I like that. Sometimes they look too silly.
Like
She's
that
like,
eyebrows, that chiseled jaw, you know.
I mean,
I don't know. That's
also-
kind of a pretty boy. I want a guy who looks like he just got out of prison. You know, like
Yeah.
that's the person I'm looking for to
But-
win.
Like that
Her
dude's
karate
nose
combat
is way
ratio-
too.
Or it looks like
straight.
you never lost a fight, you know.
her karate combat ratio is better than my Coliseum ratio.
Oh man,
Dude, 60% is pretty good in the Coliseum.
It is.
It's better than me too.
I'm at
I'd be really
49.
curious
I pretty much hover right around 50%, which I feel like is perfect because I do it the same thing. I just scroll and pick one. But you know, Spike just secured me another victory. Greatly appreciated.
Nice.
oh my god, I was not
really
confident
curious.
coming into that at all.
I was so confident.
But I got to give a shout out to a couple people. You know, first my coach Dicky for helping me make my first DFK team. You know, Mythic Squad, what's up?
What's up? What's up?
Zealous for helping me level my heroes with the FK Helper. And then your boy, Bolin and Mark Cookie. When we were in Philippines, they were teaching me the combos. I got the basics down, and we made it happen. RNG Jesus. Otherwise, I would have lost 100%. There's too many crits. I don't think he had one crit. We had like 16. So, you know, beginner's
he did
luck.
have some really bad.
He did, and I mean, huge shout out to JussCrypto for you know, being willing to put it on the line and risk his reputation playing Spike in his first ever PvP
playing
match.
Bolin, Winston, Sticky, and Spike all at the same time.
yeah.
I don't
The
think there's
group
any
mind.
reputation loss, but oh man, GG's. Good game.
No, I greatly appreciate you guys, and we will have to schedule the Sticks Intern SpikeCollects matches as well. We can do it.
I'm not even kidding. I'd send me a picture of you with like, you know, the karate combat pose. We'll put it on a graphic. Like I'm serious.
I can do that. I
It's
can
like
do
in
that.
Rocky
Gonna
4, you
coordinate.
know, that pulls
yeah.
the thing off of the mirror and
We
crushes
can,
it up.
It'll be
Yeah.
we'll do something crazy, like, you know, maybe there'll be a giveaway where the first number one Wayfinder Vizier. I don't know. We'll think of something cool, you know.
Yeah.
Whoever
We can give
votes
away
on
the
it.
6 intern vizies.
What's the most someone has put on these matches? Like, what's the most?
I won. So the most someone put on it, which I'm not sure was real, like on purpose or not, was like it was like 10,000 jewel, and the
It's
winner
10,000.
of the game got 1,000, which was like 110, $112 at the time, I think. But like the actual bet was, or not bet, sponsorship was like 1,200, 1,250, somewhere in there.
I want to break some records here, dude. I want to put like a crazy amount or something. I don't know. We'll think of something cool. Get people
We'll figure it
excited.
out.
We're
We'll make
here
it
for the
fun.
people. All right, we're here.
Oh yeah.
DFK community, you are awesome. We are here for you. We got to make it a spectacle. We're not just, you know, having fun. We got to make it. We got to make it interesting.
Yeah, you got to
Show
make it
us
look
up.
fun too.
We're gonna go into our group chat. You know, we're not gonna touch grass. We're gonna figure out how to make the best freaking match we can.
I've never even heard of grass.
It's I don't either.
That wasn't one of the
There's
results.
nothing
don't
there.
either.
Just let it go. Yeah.
I don't either. I'm sorry.
That's just something where it's, you just keep going.
I heard people talk about it before, but you know, I'm over here with the neon lights. I could turn
Hell
it.
yeah. Oh, hey, there you go. I mean, I like the color scheme you currently got, purple and blue. It's good stuff.
My whole PC is purple and gray and blue, so I'm vibing with the purple and blue. I like it. I respect it.
Nice.
It's a good
Hell
choice.
yeah.
Good old RGB.
Oh yeah, just straight up RGB puke everywhere.
Yeah.
I love it.
I
I like
agree.
bright lights flashing, you know. But no, huge congrats to Spike on your first 2 wins. I'm excited to do more of this. You've already been called out by Sticks Intern. But if you are in the DFK community or not in the DFK community and you want a piece of the action with SpikeCollects, we can make that happen as well. Spike is just going to become the punching bag. He's going to have to fight everybody, but yeah, give us a shout and we'll set it up. But really appreciate y'all taking the time to do this and have some fun. Huge shout out to Just. I was hoping to roll him on when it finished, but he said he had to go eat dinner. But yeah, we'll get his perspective later. on why he used that anti-blind potion. But
bottom of that's pretty important.
I think he plans to post videos of like his end, what he was thinking.
I believe he does. He did say he was recording it, so I think he's gonna do his own. Like he's gonna post his side of the fight as well, which will be really cool. So awesome. Anybody have anything they want to talk about before we wrap up?
That was it.
I like it. All right. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in, and we will see you all next time.
DeFi Kingdoms, where you can summon heroes, trade with other players, quest, and fight challenging enemies in a fantasy world brought to life in pixel art animation. Command your legion, claim your legacy.